Perseus's triumph over Medusa failed to garner him respect from Polydeuces, the ruler of Seriphus. Polydeuces mocked Perseus, refusing to believe his tales of heroism. If it's true, Perseus challenged, then look away. He then revealed the Gorgon's head, turning Polydeuces to stone on the spot. With her brother's affairs settled, Athena, the goddess of wisdom, decided to visit the Muses on Mount Helicon. She desired to witness the enchanting spring created by Pegasus, the winged horse born from Medusa's blood. Upon her arrival, Athena was warmly welcomed by the Muses, who confirmed the existence of the spring and offered to guide her to it. Athena marveled at the spring and its picturesque surroundings, expressing her admiration for the Muses' tranquil life devoted to the arts. One of the Muses, possibly Urania, then confided in Athena about a recent harrowing experience. "We were almost cursed with another unwelcome visitor," she recounted. "A cruel king named Pyrineus attempted to abduct us." Pyrineus, it transpired, had used deceit to lure the Muses into his abode. However, sensing danger, they managed to escape by taking flight. Enraged at their evasion, Pyrineus tried to pursue them by leaping from his tower but met his demise, a fitting end to his villainous intentions. As the muse concluded her account of Pyrineus, the air filled with the flutter of wings, and a voice seemed to greet them from the lofty branches. Athena, startled, looked up, initially thinking it was a human voice that greeted them. However, to her surprise, she beheld 9 magpies perched on the branches, mimicking human speech and emitting mournful caws. Urania, another muse, elucidated the cause behind the magpies' lamentations. These birds were once the 9 daughters of Pyrrhus, a wealthy landowner. The sisters, proud of their sizable number, dared to challenge the Muses to a singing contest. "Abandon your hollow melodies," they boasted. "We challenge you, Muses, to a contest of voice and skill. Should we lose, we'll depart from this spring and the river Aganip. But should you lose, you must vacate this land." The decision to accept the challenge posed a dilemma for the Muses. Declining it could be construed as weakness, yet participating seemed beneath their dignity. Ultimately, the nymphs were selected as judges, and the contest commenced. The leader of the Pyrrhus sisters sang a composition concerning the wars of the gods. She accorded undue praise to the giants and marginalized the triumphs of the Olympians. In her rendition, she recounted how the monstrous Typhon emerging from the earth instilled terror in the gods, prompting them all to flee in fear to Egypt. She delineated how the gods disguised themselves to evade Typhon: Zeus as a ram, Apollo as a crow, Dionysus as a goat, Artemis as a cat, Hera as a cow, Aphrodite as a fish, and Hermes as an ibis. Pausing in her narrative, the muse hesitated, unsure if Athena had the inclination or time to hear the muse's rebuttal to this audacious song. "Do not hesitate," Athena urged. "Relate your song in its entirety." The muse acquiesced and proceeded with her tale, narrating how Calliope, the leader of the Muses, rose to meet the challenge. She tuned her lyre and delivered a resplendent countersong, yet the particulars of that melody remain undisclosed in the passage. 3. The Muses regale Athena with a song. One of the Muses recounted to Athena a tale of a contest gone astray. The Muses had been challenged by the 9 daughters of Pyrrhus to a singing competition, and they responded through Calliope, their leader. Calliope's melody paid homage to Demeter, the goddess of agriculture, who bestowed laws and sustenance upon humanity. She sang of the vast island of Sicily, formed from the shattered body of the monstrous giant Typhon. Trapped beneath the weight of the island, Typhon continued to writhe, spewing flames from Mount Aetna in a futile bid for liberation. The tremors caused by Typhon's struggle reverberated into the underworld, stirring even Hades, the lord of the dead, to concern. Anxious that the earth might rupture, exposing his domain, Hades ventured forth to inspect the foundations of Sicily. Aphrodite, the goddess of love, espied Hades and seized the opportunity. Urging her son Eros, the god of love, to take action, she implored him to shoot Hades with his arrow. "Why should Tartarus be the sole realm untouched by your sway?" Aphrodite beseeched. "Extend your dominion, my son, and mine as well. A third of the world is imperiled, yet your influence is disregarded. Even Athena and Artemis are immune to the power of love. Do not allow Persephone, daughter of Demeter, to languish as a maiden. Let your arrow bind her to her uncle Hades and demonstrate the might of love." Moved by his mother's entreaty, Eros reached for his quiver and selected a single arrow. This arrow was no ordinary one. Among his thousand-strong collection, it was the keenest, the most precise, and the most dependable. With unwavering focus, Eros drew back the supple bowstring of his weapon, utilizing his knee for added leverage. Then, in one swift motion, he released the arrow, propelling it unerringly toward Hades' heart.